negative critiques, but it's really just a place to kind of, you know, encourage and inspire and really help. So, you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Just about.
Okay. Awesome. Well, what song are you doing?
Jesus at the Center.
Okay, nice. Sweet. You got your whole setup. Ooh, sax lady's back. Yeah.
Sax lady.
You are awesome. You know how I feel about you. You know. I don't even have to say it right now because you know. All right, go for it.
Jesus at the center of it all. Oh, Jesus at the center of it all. From beginning to the end, it'll always be, it's always been you, Jesus. Jesus. center of your church. shall confess you, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, nothing else matters. Nothing in this world will do. 'Cause Jesus, you're the center, and everything revolves around you.
All right, everybody, give my hand. Good job, Alyssa? Alyssa, awesome. Well, Alyssa, you have a beautiful voice. Great tone. I love your sincerity and your passion. Like just beautiful voice, and obviously a beautiful heart for worship. This happened the other day, and I kind of want to run this experiment again. I felt like the song was a little too low for you. Like, yeah, it's probably one of those things where it sounded good on the guitar when you were just sitting with it. Mic check. Here we go. But I'm kind of interested in hearing your range a little bit. So what if we take this song up? I mean, this feels definitely. Let 2 whole steps.
Take it to C.
Take it to C. Can we do it in C? Play the chorus chords for me in C, if you can.
So, down
Down a half step, yeah.
National number, solo, thank you.
Sing the chorus here. It's okay. 1, 2, nothing.
Nothing in this world will do.
Yeah.
'Cause Jesus, you're the center.
Wow.
And everything revolves around you.
Go to the bridge, go to the bridge.
And from my heart to the heavens, Jesus be the center. It's all about you. This is all
Hang on,
about
real quick. Let's take it up. Let's take it up another whole step. To D, let's go to D. Let's take it to D. Woo, you can do it, girl. You can do it, Alyssa. Here we go. Let's try the chorus. Here we go. D, you want to get the key real quick? Play it for her a little bit. Do you know numbers? No, he doesn't know numbers. So what would the chords be for him? Nothing else matters. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2.
nothing else matters. Nothing in this world will do.
There.
'Cause Jesus, you're the center. And everything revolves around you.
To the bridge. Do the bridge again.
To you, from my heart to the heavens.
Yeah.
Jesus be the center. It's all about you. Yes, it's all about you. From my heart to the heavens. Jesus be the center. It's all about you. Yes, it's all about you.
Yeah, give it up. Awesome. That sounds so beautiful. Didn't that sound great? Woo! You and that dude. Help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. That was gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voice. How old are you?
23.
You're 23. Oh, she's 23. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. I would just definitely recommend, obviously, keep doing what you're doing. You know, I would also recommend singing with your eyes open, too. Helps. And also it'll help with your confidence, you know, because I can tell when you're singing, your hand was shaking a little bit. You're like, Jesus. And so, like, you know, there's nothing, you know, more amazing than, you know, a worship leader who can just come on the stage and just be confident, humble but confident, you know, and just really own what they're doing, you know. And so keeping your eyes open really helps, you know. And there's moments you can totally close your eyes. I'm not saying never close your eyes, but, you know, definitely connecting with the people you're leading with your eyes is really big too, you know. So I'd really recommend, you know, not just getting lost in worship, but really just in your personhood, kind of owning your authority and just really connecting with that and connecting with the people you're listening to, you know. Like if you were a used car salesman, you're gonna make me want to buy that car, you know. Like that's how you should sing, and in your confidence, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know you've got the best product on the lot, which is Jesus. And so you're singing to, you know, tell the whole world, you know, and convince the whole world that he's good, he's God. And so I definitely recommend just growing into your confidence and opening your eyes and moving around a little bit. And I really think that'll really be a game changer for you, Alyssa.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And on acoustic, Tina, awesome. You have great harmonies, Tina.
Yeah, great harmonies.
You're killing those harms. Killing those harms. As I call them. Yeah, no, you were solid. You were right along with her, you know, and I thought you were such a great vocal support. Good voice, just like hers. Like it was solid. Like I thought you guys might have even been singing together for a while. Like that's how comfortable, you know, it seems. So good job with that.
Yeah, I thought, man, I just love your voice. It was so like smoky, but also really sweet, and the vibrato. Dear goodness, just good stuff. Really, really fun and easy to listen to. Yeah, like William said, eyes open, engaged, because you do like you got a lot of light about you, you know, and like keeping those eyes open, letting us see that is a lot of it, you know. So yeah, you did a beautiful job.
Tina, I don't have any feedback other than that was awesome. You were solid, you were locked in with the tempo, your chords were clean and intelligible, and I like the voicings you used. So, great job.
It's a huge compliment, by the way.
I'm totally something in it, thank you.
I do want to say something, you know, I'm not a vocalist, so a vocalist can correct me, but I do work with vocalists a lot. And I would just encourage any vocalist in the room, especially if you're starting out, don't be afraid to push yourself with the keys. Especially for a song like that where you really want to feel the emotion of the song. Oftentimes, you know, singing it in a higher key will translate that emotion. Not only was it just better for your voice, but because it was higher and it was making you push your voice more, I believed what you were singing much more. And I try to encourage singers when I'm working with them, you know, maybe in the studio or someplace, and we're trying to find a key. Find the key that's like the absolute highest you can sing it and still nail it, and then from there maybe notch it down like a half step, or if you need to a whole step. And often I've found more times than not that pulls the best vocal performance out of you, and also teaches you to be confident, because when you're singing higher, sometimes you just got to go for it, right? So there's, you know, vocal tip from a guitar player from that's where. And I'll touch on saxophone. I thought you played really well. Actually, when I was in first year school of ministry, we had a saxophone player that would play with us, and it was really, really cool. At first I was like, man, kind of not the most common instrument you'd find, you know, in worship music, but I love the smooth tone that it has, and I love that you picked your moments with it. You know, when the vocal was out, then you'd come in, which is exactly what you want to hear from an accent instrument like that. The only critique I'd have is maybe start being more intentional with your runs. I don't know if you hear, you know, maybe melody in your head before you play it, but if that's not something you do, I'd encourage you to try to, you know, think of like a little ba-da-da-da-da-da, you know, in your head, and then play it. Because there are some times where you just play maybe one note or something, and maybe like a little run would have been awesome. But I loved it. Great job.
That was awesome. You guys are great. I have very little to say. It was awesome.
Yay! Wow.
You guys are nailing it.
Sorry, I'm so distracted. Keys, was it James? Good job. what you were playing on the right hand, was that something that's part of the... I haven't heard the song before. So, or did you make that up?
I heard gospel players play it that way, I guess.
Woo, yeah, it's really pretty. So good job on that. I love the melody. The only thing I would suggest is whenever you have an auxiliary instrument, so violin, flute, saxophone, be aware of how much you're filling and doing solos, and be sensitive to, and vice versa also as the auxiliary instrument, listen to the electric, the acoustic, the piano, for listening, for when they're going to do a fill. So you just want to be sensitive to each other and not overplaying in those little moments.
Okay.
So, like we said with the last band, I don't know if you guys were here, but just like Mike was just saying, like choose the moment when you do like a fill, and not like, so not every gap do something fancy. But actually it was really good because there wasn't an electric player. You filled it out really nicely. So good job.
Good job, guys. Good job. I've never heard the song before, so that's cool. It was